YouTubers are often the way that a lot of people discover new games, and sometimes the creators of those games like to thank certain YouTubers in their own special way. Here are 11 video game Easter eggs that reference YouTubers. Oh, and before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Skull and Bones. Now, have you ever wanted to rise through the scurvy-ridden ranks to become the most feared pirate since this guy sailed the 7 seas? Well, Season 3 of Skull and Bones is available right now, and brings with it a bunch of new story content, quality of life updates, and for the first time, the option to play the game on Steam. Now, I don't want you forgetting that this is a game about pirates, so life on the seas isn't all sunshine and seagulls. Season 3 also adds new enemies, one of which is an actual dragon that descended from the heavens. And no, I'm not joking. Of course, being a pirate is a great way to show what a style icon you are, and you can do that by customizing your ship, your weapons, your crew, and even your own pet. I mean, who doesn't want a hermit crab that you can call your own? If you want to try out the new season of Skull and Bones and come face to face with a heavenly dragon or a hermit crab, a 6-hour free trial for the game is available right now. Download Skull and Bones using my link in the description or in my pinned comment for a frankly criminal 60% off on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Right, let's begin today's video with an Easter egg that you can no longer find. Doom Eternal isn't the first game that comes to mind when you think of VTubers, but perhaps this Easter egg will change your mind. If you go to the Runes tab and press the chainsaw button 4 times, this would have happened. So a logo for something called Doom Eternal will appear before disappearing a couple of seconds later. Now, this isn't a hint that Bethesda is looking to rebrand the Doom franchise. It is instead a reference to VTuber Inugami Korone, who played through Doom 2016 on stream whilst repeatedly calling the game Doog. Now, like I said, this Easter egg was only in the game for a couple of days, or at least it was removed a couple of days after it was discovered, and to be honest, I don't know why. From what I've read, it appears that the higher-ups at Bethesda weren't happy with the Easter egg for some reason and asked for its removal. Still, it was a big enough deal that the removal of the Easter egg was referenced in the game's patch notes. Now, a lot of the creators in this video are still making content to this day, but one that isn't is Matt Pat. Mr. Game Theory himself decided to call it a day on YouTube to spend more time with his family, but it seems that some games just can't let him go. In Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3, you can find this. So a clap and a half to you is a quote often said by Matt Pat or his wife on stream, with the first appearance of the catchphrase being over 8 years ago.
Clap and a half.
Woo! Boom!
Nice.
Clap and a half.
Yeah.
Now, not all of the YouTuber Easter eggs in video games are as in your face as the 2 we found so far. In fact, sometimes YouTubers will take on the role of small furry animals to try and disguise their familiar faces. One such example of this can be seen in God of War Ragnarok. A few hours into the game, you meet Ratatoska. This talking squirrel offers Kratos a wind chime that he can ring if he ever needs the help of a talking squirrel, which is more often than you might think. Well, if you repeatedly ring the wind chime when you don't need any help, Ratatoska won't be very happy.
Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here. Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty. Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. Ah, the sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not? Already here, as it were. So, I see. You're deliberately attempting to push me into some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? Well, I'm not so easily swayed, my good man. Stop with the stupid chime! Oh dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Now, the chances are that some of you recognised the squirrel's voice the longer the bullying went on. But if you didn't, the voice of the talking squirrel is ProZD, who you may recognise from his funny sketches that he's been uploading since 2017.
Hey, it's nice to meet you.
This world is imperfect.
What?
If only I could wipe away the impurities.
Is anybody else listening to
And
this?
make it
Now, sadly, some very popular YouTubers have passed away after rising to fame, with a very select few being remembered in video games. One such YouTuber is TotalBiscuit, who passed away in 2018. Mr. Biscuit was so highly thought of, particularly by the PC gaming community, that he was featured in sword-swinging FPS Mordhau. On the camp map, you can find this. So this top hat resting on a gravestone is a reference to TotalBiscuit's YouTube channel logo. It's a really nice touch. Now, this next Easter egg doesn't necessarily reference a YouTuber, but it 100% references a YouTuber. Let me explain. You see, when playing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1, you can press a button which will cause a cardboard cutout to take a guess at your birthday.
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
Now, the chances are that this guess will be wrong, but not if you're one of the biggest creators on YouTube. The creator in question is Markiplier, who seemed suitably concerned when he first discovered this Easter egg.
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm assuming that you just Googled that because that's pretty public information.
Now, along with the previously mentioned Markiplier, Jacksepticeye is arguably one of the most recognisable names on the platform. I mean, I'd argue that if I simply showed you his channel logo, you'd recognise it almost immediately. Oh, that's not it. This is it. Anyway, that logo has become so recognisable that developers will even add a green eyeball to their game, knowing that you, and hopefully the man himself, will spot it. And that's what happened with Sallyface. At the start of Chapter 2, you're swallowed by a toilet and find yourself in the sewers. So a normal Tuesday then. Now, your immediate instinct would be to run right, but if you instead run left, you can find this. Yep, it's the familiar green eye from Jack's logo. And just like I'm guessing the developers had hoped, Jack found it when recording a video.
Hey, there's a septic eye! Oh, no way! Oh, that's so cool!
Now, there are a lot of memes that have been lost to time, but if your meme appears in a video game, then I'd say you've just become meme royalty. Well, that's what happened to Onie Plays. Oney played through the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy, and like many of us, loved the way that Crash would say, "Oh!" So much so that he started making the sound when Crash wouldn't.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Well, in Crash Bandicoot 4, if you collect every fruit whilst grinding this rail, this will happen. So, as a shout out to Onie Plays, Crash will appear on screen making that very familiar sound. It's really cool. Oh, and for those of you wondering, if you complete this level as Coco, she also gets a chance to repeat one of her more memorable voice lines. Now, Interior Worlds describes itself as an ambient and unsettling first-person exploration game, which hardly screams YouTuber cameo. Well, that's where you'd be wrong. On the suburbs level, 4 of the houses have glowing green doorbells, which are just begging to be rung. After ringing all 4, head to the glowing greenhouse to find this guy.
Only a few of these left in existence, I'm certain of that. And I'm giving it to you. That's right. Take it. It's yours. Don't sell it, though. I'll know. Don't sell it. Do not sell that.
So, inside of the house, ready to help you out with a cool new filter, is YouTuber and streamer Jerma. Oh, and that filter that Jerma gave you, well, it just adds the man himself to any photo you take. Now, the Neebs gaming crew are often associated with the Battlefield series. In fact, they've even appeared as Easter eggs in a couple of those games. Well, one game you might be surprised to learn that has a Neebs cameo is Conan Exiles, and it just so happens it's one of the funniest Easter eggs ever.
Hello?
Hey!
Is somebody out there? I hear someone out there.
Oh, help!
Hey, get us out of here!
Help!
Listen. We're on the other side of the door. We're kind of in a pickle. Could use your help. Think there's some levers out there? A good chance one of them will open the door and we'll be... Could you pull a lever, please?
Pull it! Please?
Just pick a lever.
No! Bees! 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 Shut the door! Shit! Shut the door!
Guys, I'm allergic to bees.
Oh no!
I'm gonna swell it up.
Absro!
Oh no! Absro, no!
Absro!
Oh, how convenient.
He is allergic.
He's dead.
Pick another lever.
Oh wait, I hear something. What's that?
What?
What is it? What is...
darts!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa! That was close.
Holy crap!
Damn! Holy shit! Thick, you look like a pincushion. They were easy to avoid. Thick?
Thick?
Oh, they were clearly poisoned, Simon.
It's like they were just aimed at him because I didn't even move.
I saw that. Okay, maybe pick another.
Yeah.
A fire! Oh, God!
Burns!
I'm badly burnt.
We're all badly burnt.
Oh crap! I'm burnt, guys.
We're all burnt.
Yeah, but I'm allergic to fire.
What do you mean allergic to fire? Oh no!
There's Neebs. All right, another door's opening,
Okay.
Simon.
All right, this is gonna be good.
Gotta be it.
This is gonna be good.
Oh shit!
Oh, mother damn!
Ooh.
I'm allergic to tigers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Oh. No.
Seems to like you, Simon.
Oh.
Seems to like you.
Oh, could you go back away, please? Back away, please, from me. Oh no!
Oh boy! Oh! Simon! Simon! Oh God! I wish I could have helped you, but I would have died. Okay, it's just me in here. All right, good kitty. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good full kitty? You're not gonna be hungry for a... Hey, thank you so much. No more levers? All right. Thanks anyway. I'm good. Cat's full. Yeah. Have a good day. Ooh.
Now, Choo Cho Charles is a strange game right off the jump. I mean, a spider-like train that hunts you down isn't your everyday scenario. Well, if that wasn't weird enough, you could access the game's cheat menu by pressing F10. There are only two options here, those being to activate or to deactivate Moist. Well, let's activate Moist and see what happens. So Choo Cho Charles will become, well, Choo Cho Charles still, as this is Charlie, aka Moist Critical. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that having Charlie's face hunting you is probably scarier than having the real Charles hunt you down. Right, let's end today's video with a reference to me. I mean, I couldn't make a video about YouTuber Easter eggs and not mention the one time that I was included in a game. Boxed In is a first-person Tetris-like where you must match blocks of the same colour before they reach you. Well, ignore all of that and let the blocks push you until you end up here. So you'll be transported to an island with loads of cats and a pineapple riding a unicorn. Well, ignore those strange discoveries and you can find the logo of yours truly scrawled onto a cabin. And to this day, I will never get over how cool this is. So that's it. If you didn't know, I record all of these Easter eggs myself, which takes some serious time. So if you could leave a like, it would make all of that time at least a little bit worthwhile. If you're a fan of Easter eggs and secrets in games, then perhaps consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.